Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. CC Sabathia will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch from CC. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Drury takes it in. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And it's fouled away. Buxton gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he fouls this one off. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Miguel Sano as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Runner's back. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Ready with another 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Michael Pineda gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Michael Pineda. A lot of people in baseball wondered, when is this guy going to finally put it together? Powerhouse fastball with sink, 96 to 98. His best pitch, probably the hard slider. The key for him, throwing strikes early.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
1-1 is off the plate, up and away. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's 1 for 3. Bounce it to the left side. Polanco right there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Sano comes up with it. And that's the 2nd out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 2nd inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Walker is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the one thing I want you to think back to is the fact that we got a chance during batting practice to meet with some of the players, and they talked about the loss they took in the last game, and one thing they kept harping on was the fact that they got to play better defense. 4 errors is unacceptable for this team, and they are going to have to clean that up and definitely flash some leather for their starting pitcher today. Something to look forward to.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Count is 1 and 2.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Previous history with Sabathia, he's 0 for 7. And he takes a cold strike 1. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing. This one's down to third. Drury loves it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Big Aaron Judge. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Giancarlo Stanton becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Jace Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
3-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Pineda pauses. 3-1 pitch on its way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Brandon Drury will bat next. So watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hugh. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. The next twin up, Mitch Garver, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing. 2-1.
1 strike. Swings at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. sharp ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on your face.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. In now, Joe Mauer. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike. Buxton on second. Mauer at first, one gone. Hit on the ground to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Jacoby
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Polanco ranges to his left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long. As you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider right over the middle. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Pineda's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Eduardo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the pitch. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fouled away. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Escobar is off at first with 2 away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now out beyond the 385 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Check the swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter. The shortstop.
Settling in now, Jason Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting. Third baseman. Brandon.
Striding into the box, Brandon Drury. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's set and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Judge at second. Walker at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
for the pitch.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Now batting, Robbie Grossman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hard hit ball to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got to hurry, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch from CeCe. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Buxton is over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torreyes. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Missed with a slider. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart is so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez as he lines it out to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a sack.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Giancarlo Stanton now drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 65, Trevor May.
Into the box now, Neil Walker, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins nothing. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sabathia has a play. One down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. One out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. Sano stands at second with 2 gone. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance? Jace Peterson flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Not close. It's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Brett Gardner. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, sit down.
Ready with the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grossman sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks lead 1. They lead it 3-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. There's a base hit on the line. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Behind 0-2 now. Polanco on at first, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. That pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Popped him up. Mauer is there. 1 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here we go. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And there's ball 2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grossman ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Giancarlo Stanton now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Byron Buxton. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So here's Joe Mauer. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 90, Oliver Harris.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes strike 2. Is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is
in to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitches. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees are out in front, 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Max Kepler is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now here it comes.
Neil Walker.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Rogers, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 11th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Jace Peterson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ball 1. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
That was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1-check swing holding up.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Drury leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, gets that front shoulder post, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium.
Leading off for the Twins.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Walker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Minnesota, good night.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. CC Sabathia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Yankees.